Lesson 26. Before I proceed to today's lesson topic, I would like to inform you that this program is delivered to you by Addis Ababa City Government Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. This is English for Grade 8. The presenter is Mr. Saiful. Before I proceed to today's topic, I would like to remind you what we learned last time. That was lesson 25. In the previous lesson, we were talking about gender equality, that is Unit 9. We stated different kinds of expressions, the way how you give or express your opinion using different kinds of words or expressions. I would like to remind you those expressions, right? Such as, in my opinion, I think so. As far as my knowledge is concerned, as to me, this is my pleasure, in my opinion, regarding to this issue, I want to express this idea, etc. This and some other expressions are so important in order to express your ideas or opinions, any issue that you like to your friends or to anyone else. That's an interesting one. So I hope that I told you that to practice with your friends how to use these expressions regarding any kind of issue that you're fond of or that you like, and give your opinion whatever the issue it is. So those expressions are important. Very interesting then. When it comes to today's topic, that still now that is a part of Unit 9. Unit 9, Gender Equality. Gender Equality. Gender Equality, Lesson 26. We are going to study some vocabularies. Good. Vocabularies. You see, vocabularies are very important. That's why, because we are able to talk hereafter about gender equality. Even you are able to write a very short paragraph or maybe a very simple sentence regarding these vocabularies. Since you are good at vocabulary, students, you are able to develop your language skill, speaking skill, writing skill too. But I would like to show you that these vocabularies in different contexts. Context is very important, students. See, context means that the way how you understand the word is in different ways based on the language use that we use in the sentences. It maybe it's in the paragraph, it's maybe in the text, etc. So I'm sure that you are ready to study these interesting vocabularies. Let's go and see some of very interesting vocabularies. The first one, that is gender. Good. What do I mean by that? Gender. Gender. Gender is the difference of the two what? Sexes according to their what? Their what? Social differences. Socially. Gender. Right? Socially, we can see that gender, both men and women. When it comes to it naturally, as we call that is sex, that is female, male. This is the difference. Let's go and see the next one. Good. Stereotype. You know what stereotype means, students? Interesting. How many of you are just going to kitchen and help your mom or your sisters? This is what we mean that stereotype. There is no specific job or activity that belongs to men, that belongs to women. You have to be a part of all activities that you are engaging at home, at school. Right? And the same is true when it comes to here now in the working place area. There are some people, right, who are doing the same kind of job with what? With men, whereas they get less salary. If it's good, no, it's not. This is also stereotype. They both have the same kind of activity there. We don't know. Maybe the women actively engaging and maybe fruitful or effective one. But still now they are less in salary, less in their income. So this kind of what attitude is that is stereotype. So students, please don't forget that. You have to go and help your sister while you are washing dish. You have to be a part of that activity too at home, right? Not only belongs only for girls. Go and carry what? Your what? Any kind of material in order to clean what? The houses. It's not only belong to the women too. That's also your part. You should go and share them. You should go and serve in the kitchen. Get me? Try to prepare simple food, right? You give chance and break for your sisters and mothers too. Therefore, stereotype is a kind of, attitude that our community or few of the communities they have. Aware, you have to, know something, understanding. Yeah. You have to just avoid such kind of attitudes. This belongs to this gender, this belongs to another gender. No. So we have to aware the community, and you have to aware any of your friends, right? Yeah. Knowledge, understanding about something, how you are treating all, gender, or both gender equally. This is aware, knowledge, right? Eliminate. Sometimes, we may eliminate the credit of the women. Yeah, we should give more of what emphasis to them, how they are committing their time, their dedication, their energy in order to do everything. Therefore, don't eliminate their credit, right? Yeah, we have to give more emphasis to them, how far they are doing and managing, while they are managing at home, they are managing at school and any offices or any kind of activity in the community. Therefore, don't eliminate their credit. You have to give what? Equal credit for all. But that's it. And equality. Inequality, making war or both genders to be equally shared. Any kind of activity or any kind of contribution that they do have in the community. Yeah. We have to make them to the right spot of what? The community in order to serve, based on their attitudes. That's why, because they do have their own what? Potential, right? In ability. So we have to keep the inequality, right? The quality of both gender. So we have to keep both. Have to be treated equally. Come on again. Prejudice. Prejudice means, look now, assume that one of his sister wants to be a mechanic, Oh, I want to be a mechanic, right? I want to be an electrician. I want to be a driver or a bus driver somewhere, right? Any kind of activity. Sometimes in your family they say that, no, this takes too much of your energy, and then, no, you can't deserve to this mechanic part of the field and engaging yourself in such a way. Don't study this one. That's not good. This is what we call it prejudice. You see? They want to be another kind of activity may be, yeah? She wants to drive high track, track vehicle. I want to drive a truck, a vehicle. No. It doesn't deserve you. What's wrong with you? Why don't you drive a small car? It's not good. They say like that. This is prejudice. That's why, you see, we have to keep the feelings and the interest of what? The women at home. See, sometimes some of the women dream, might be collapsed when they were at home. That's why, because the community, the culture by itself influences them not to achieve their what? Their ambition, their dreams. Sometimes someone wants to be that, or I want to be the prime minister of a country. That's their dream. We have to encourage her. We have to encourage her to be the right spot of that position. She has to work hard. See? Yeah, she has to work hard. We have to encourage her to study a lot. She has to read books. She has to go to university and do something special that makes her what? A leader. Therefore, this prejudice is prejudicing in the community is not a good habit, right? Equality. 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 Both gender are equal in every situation. Yeah, that's it. So we have to treat them equally. We have to encourage, students at school. We have to encourage women at the community. Yeah, we have to treat both gender in equal status. Of course, we have to promote the women more. That's why, because most of the time, the women are victims of what? These stereotypes. Yeah. Right? Therefore, equality is a very important vocabulary. So, when you go to your reading text, right, you have to understand these words in order to talk about gender equality. Even you are welcome to write a very simple sentence. Right? And then after that, you are welcome to write short paragraph about gender equality. What looks like in your area maybe. Yeah? What is gender equality means. Short paragraph. It's not as such very difficult. Maybe by looking at the gender equality at your school, for instance. Yeah? Don't forget that. There are strong girls at your school. They are able to perform like what? Boys. Have you ever seen those girls who are playing football like boys? Even they are performing better than them. That is it. This is one type of what? Avoiding or to keep their what? Free from any kind of stereotype. Right? They have to involve themselves. You see? That is why. I would like to give you another example. Look now. You see, these days, right? We Ethiopians are great in athletics. Particularly what? Women. You remember how the women are coming to this track, this sport, you see? Very important one. Yeah? If we are just imploring them not to involve in such kind of activity, can it be or can it come to this spot of, you see, competition? No, we can't. That is why. How they are important. Still now they are leaders. Still now they are competent. Still now they are what? Keeping the track of the Ethiopian athletes. Not only that, the footballers, they are smart. It's not only that, even at this time, right? There are a lot of, women who are leading the campaigns in the right way. Leading the campaigns in the right way. You see? Leading the campaigns in a right way, in a beautiful way, in a fruitful way. That's why, because they are becoming free from any kind of stereotype. There is a little bit change in the community too. Where does it begin? From the school. That's why. Yeah. Right? And then let's go and see who's the first in your class. Are they girls or boys? Go and check. That's why if they are girls, they are eager to be what? A leader of the future. You see? They are eager to be what? You see, the prominent person in the country and in the world too. Right, students? Therefore, gender equality, right, is a very important topic. It tells us about how we are equally engaging in different positions to give a credit for women, okay? A credit for girls too. That's it. So now let me give you that sample example for each. Gender. Good. We have to keep equal opportunities for both gender. Exactly. Look at this sentence. We have to keep, or we have to give equal opportunities for both gender. See, there is no difference among women and men. There is no difference, okay, in both sexes. They have to involve equally in every part of the activities in the community. Therefore, this gender, see how it is used in a sentence. Very simple sentence. Yeah. Don't undermine your classmates, especially girls. Yeah. You have to go involve and engage yourself in different activities in everywhere. So, it's gender. A stereotype. Okay, stereotype. Right? Stereotype is a harmful practice. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Stereotype is a harmful practice. Exactly. Yeah. Harmful practice. Don't specific. This job belongs to men. This job belongs to that is women. Let them enjoy and let them join. Thus maybe they are effective while they are performing every activities everywhere. Of course, see now we are practically just see it. Practically is just observing in every context is how the stereotype is that is a harmful practice. Right? Aware. Good. The right teachers should aware the community about gender equality. Gender equality. Exactly. That is why, because the teachers should aware the community about gender equality. Yeah, that's why we have to work with the community in order to aware the community how the women are, see, one part of the community who are able to perform or change the life of the community, the life of the society. Eliminate. Good. The attitude against gender equality should be eliminated. Sure, it should be eliminated. Exactly. Eliminate, avoid, yeah, get rid of, stop, quit, etc. Inequality, it is opposite of equality. Yeah? Inequality of gender affects the women's what dream. Sure. Prejudice. Yeah. A fear of the traditions prejudice the dreams of the women. Good. So hope that we will try to show you that equality is already, we will try to show in different sentences. Equality, the equality of gender should be assured by the participation of all communities. Look, these are some of the sample sentences. So, gender, stereotype, aware, eliminate, and equality, prejudice, equality. These vocabularies are helpful for students and for everybody in order to write and to talk about the gender equality. I'm sure, students, you are welcome to write some of your sentences. And then I will give you mine. Who's going to give us some of his own sentences, one of the word or the vocabulary that is listed on here. Take any of the vocabulary you know. Welcome and then share to your friends so as to make sentences. Take 30 seconds and you're welcome to do it. Good. 30 seconds. Very interesting one. If you like, you are welcome just to do a sentence like me, or if possible, share with your friends and try to make a very simple and short sentences. That's why the way of studying vocabulary, right, in context, that is very important. Unless you are just using these vocabularies in context or making some sentences with the vocabularies, right, you are not able to develop your writing skill and speaking skill too. simply studying the meaning of a word is meaningless, right? It doesn't give any sense. Of course, you have to understand the meaning what it is in order to write a very simple sentence. Whereas, you have to try. Okay? You have to try. Thank you. It's good. Could you share? That's interesting. Very good. Very good. Now, I'm going to give you some sentences, and then you are welcome to complete these sentences. Let me write this sentence. This word is good. Fill in the gap. Filling the gap with the following words. Good. Gender. Stereotype. Aware. Eliminate. And prejudice. Good. Good. We have to the community about gender equality. Right. Don't the women not to dream. Okay, not to dream about their future. It's good. Right. Josh, equality is good to grow together. Okay? All right. You have to blank the attitude of inequality among people. It's good. Right. Saying this job is belongs to, belonging to, women is a kind of blank. That's okay. Right. Now let's go. Then takes 2 minutes in order to complete your job. Try to remember and revise and what you learned so far about different kinds of vocabularies that we have seen so far, and then the way how we were using those vocabularies, remind them and then discuss with your friends. And then hope that you did your job. I'm going to give you the feedback for each. If you are being in such a way, that's interesting. What is the first one? We have blank the community about gender equality. We have two. Aware. That is interesting. Aware. Good. Aware. We have to aware the community about gender equality. That's interesting one. Don't blank the women not to dream about their future. You see? Don't prejudice. Very interesting. Prejudice. Yeah. A woman or one of your sister wants to be a mechanic. Don't say that can't be a mechanic. It doesn't deserve you. Don't say like that. She has to, what? Achieve her dream. You see, achieve her emotion. Good. Blank equality is good to grow together. Yeah. Why that? Gender equality is good to grow together, definitely. Yeah. We have to grow together. You have to blank, eliminate the attitude of inequality among people. Exactly. You have to avoid. Saying this job is belong to women is a kind of stereotype. I hope that you understood about these vocabularies, and then you have to use them in your day-to-day life. At the same time, try to make some sentences with your friends. Hereafter, just try to use these sentences in every context while you are talking about gender equality, students. That's good. That's all we have for today's students. Till we meet next time, see you, goodbye. Goodbye.
Referee's quickly to come in to try and separate this, which is rapidly spilling out of control. Richarlison is down.